A few years ago, I lived in a pretty apartment complex. I was smoking a cigarette on my balcony around 3 o'clock on a Tuesday night. I was on the phone, talking to a friend of mine about the day. I looked up to look at the street and I noticed a man who walked along the sidewalk through the complex. I immediately understood that this place did not belong, and that he was not one of the residents, as he was. He moved and how he looked around. While I was thinking, I was looking at the man, but suddenly he stopped and looked at me, making disturbing contact with the eyes for too long. Soon after, he rushed between the buildings, in the opposite direction of my apartment. I immediately notified a friend of mine that he was at home with me. We joked that if they knocked on our door in the next 15 minutes, we could have said he was that man. Well, 10 minutes later, in the middle of a strange silence, we heard a faint tap on our door. My eyes had popped out of their sockets. My friend jumped to grab his gun in the other room. I went to the door to look through the peephole. Holding my breath, there was the man I had seen. He looked me straight in the eye through the peephole, despite him not really being able to looking at me. But the image of him looking into my eyes still disturbs me today. My friend walks up to the door, stares at the peephole and yells, "What do you want?" in a threatening voice. The man held the doorknob, and after hearing the voice of more than one person, he go back and he slowly went downstairs, just to peek in my window of the living room from the street. We closed all the windows and doors. We called the security by providing a clear description of the man. A few days later, we received the news from our complex that an apartment had been robbed that same night. What keeps me awake at night, though, is this question. If you want to rob an apartment, why should you walk in one who is surely inhabited? And where do you know that there is a person who is awake and apparently alone?